My name is Meghann. I'm 41 years old, and my mother-in-law recommended me to come here for come to Sterling Structural Therapy because I had horrible TMJ. I've tried everything. I've had TMJ for about 25 years. I've been seeking treatment for it for about 20 years. So I've seen oral surgeons, pain management specialists, chiropractors, physical therapists, massage therapists. I've gotten injections. I've used regular muscle relaxers, painkillers, steroids, anti-inflammatories. I pretty much have tried it and seen it all. So our next option was I had recently gotten some injections and those hadn't worked. And so we had started talking about a stem cell transfer and eventually even being a candidate for jaw replacement surgery. I came here about 6 months ago, and I worked with you, Dana, and I was in such significant pain. My dosage of my muscle relaxers had been going up. The pain medication wasn't working anymore. I had been on a liquid diet for 2 weeks. I couldn't sleep. And so I was so desperate when I came here, and I was very hopeless and very skeptical. I came in, but I was like, I have nothing to lose. I've tried everything and I just need to get out of pain. And you got me out of pain within about 5 minutes. And, within 2 weeks of coming to Sterling Structural Therapy, I was sustainably out of pain. It was, and being on a liquid diet or a soft food diet was just every day, not being able to sleep properly. I'd prop myself up. Like, it's amazing what you do to try to just get by. And I was always just getting by. And then I hit a point where I couldn't get by anymore. And that's when I ended up seeing you because I tried everything else. And this was just like, it was such a miracle. It's such a game changer for me because once you get into that amount of pain, it affects every aspect of your life. It affected my ability to work. It affected my ability to be a good parent. It, just even like your own self-reliance, like you are dependent on so many other things just to get you by. And I'm completely out of that. And I've kind of given a path to stay out of that, which is just, it's incredible, it's liberating, it's just inspiring, and it's really changed so many aspects of my life in such a significant way. At the beginning, I did it a lot. I did the homework a lot, and which is I leaned left, and I did my stretches and my exercises. And so I really dove into it because I saw immediately a decrease in my pain. So the first week, I probably did the exercises probably 10 times a day. And that's maybe a minute. So or 2 minutes, I'd say. So I would probably do 2 minutes a day throughout the day just because I noticed that as soon as I did it, like everything would relax. And then the pain would go away. And then I didn't need to do it as often because I didn't feel the pain. And then I had to remind myself to do it because it's kind of, you get out of pain and then you think it's almost a Superman effect. You're like, I can do anything. This is no big deal. Like, this is amazing. I have my life back. But so then I kind of moved to more of like a prevention. So now I just do it. I do it in the morning when I get up, and I do it right before I go to bed. So it's a matter maybe 10 minutes a day. That's it. So like 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon. So I went twice a week for about 3 weeks. And then after 3 weeks, we moved to once a week, and then once every 2 weeks. And now I'm in once a month. Yeah. And I've been coming here for about 6 months now. You have to give this a try. Like, this is a miracle. Having TMJ is so discouraging and frustrating. And it can be so debilitating, and coming here really just gives you so much hope. And it really will change your life if you do what you need to do in order, and if you do exactly what they tell you to do, it will work. It was such there wasn't much work to it. Which is great. I had a chiropractor that put me on CrossFit. So I was doing CrossFit because they thought if I fixed my posture and fixed my core, so I was doing CrossFit like 3 times a week for like an hour and a half each time. And And this is different in that like it doesn't take that much effort. You just need to do it and make a point of doing it. If you're struggling or suffering from TMJ, there are so many different ways that people recommend and so many different paths that people recommend for you to take. And I feel like I've tried it all. I've tried the medication. I've tried other alternative ways of coping. And I feel like this has been the most effective because I feel like I have control over it. Where before you end up just becoming a kind of a victim to your own pain and to this condition, and it can affect your self-esteem. It can affect it can affect your confidence and just your own like inner strength. And I really feel like I've found that since I've come here, and I'm more present with my children. I'm more I'm an artist, and my art has become so much freer, better, and it's been such a life changer. This has, and it's great because I can see how it's going to work long term. Where a lot of these things are like, oh, well, you can have muscle relaxers here, and then you'll have pain medication, or you can try this and try that, but you're like, okay, well, how am I gonna do this in about 10 years? And how is this gonna work? Where this is something that I can see always being able to do and always working.